Tello batteries and you. Now, the Tello battery gives you around 10 to 13 minutes of flight time. Now, as an educator, you know that 10 minutes with your students is not a lot of time. This is why I always recommend having more than one battery up your sleeve. So you can buy the combo packs, which come with the battery dock, which lets you just place in 3 batteries at a time for charging. And I highly recommend this for any classroom that is investing in more than 3 drones. You can almost do it without looking, but here we go. So yeah, 3 batteries sit in there. They'll charge up, and once they're charged, take them out. Job done. So much quicker than charging the battery inside the drone. Now, to get the most out of these batteries, it is highly recommended that you do not store these in the drone. So what you want to do is find a container and label it 0% or empty or 100% and full. And then what you can do is once you've charged your battery, whether in the Tello or in a charging dock, take them out and put them in that container that says full or 100%. Then when your class starts or you're about to start your lesson, you can have your students grab the batteries from the full section. Now, once the drone has been flying in the classroom, take out its battery and put it in another container that's marked empty, depleted, 0%, whatever works for you. Now, the batteries are very straightforward. You take the battery, make sure that the label is facing down, and then you just slot it into the drone and you'll hear it click. Now, if it doesn't click, it will fall out in the middle of flight, and that's not a good idea. So we cover that more in the safety section, but as a quick primer just to show you how it works. So you slot them in. Once they click, you hear it click nicely. It's not going anywhere. And then to pull it out, you simply just squeeze and pull, just like that. Is that you can assign a task to a student. Put a student in charge of rounding up the batteries and charging them, or you can make them work in a pair. One student will collect the batteries, the other student will charge them, whatever works for your classroom. Now, battery health. A perfectly working battery looks nice and rectangular and it works. And there's no swelling of the cells. Now, over here you can see a picture of a bad battery. You'll see that it's swollen. Some of the cells is expanded. Now, that classic little battery marked in red, that's my original battery from my very first Tello from 2018. It's now 2022. So that battery lasted 4 years before it started to swell. When they start to swell, follow your regulatory guide on how to dispose of batteries, whatever your school policy is, and then dispose of your batteries safely. The other thing with the batteries is do not leave them in direct sunlight. Do not put them to open flame. The usual battery health applies with these. No exceptions just because they're in a drone. One thing I also like to do is tell educators to label their batteries. The main reason for that is if you ever have a troubleshooting issue, like say this drone doesn't want to play the game or it's misbehaving, and then I try and troubleshoot it, but it works fine. I'm going to go, okay, there's nothing wrong here. But then it stops working randomly. For all I know, it could be the battery. But if you had battery number 7 in the drone, when it wasn't working, I could recreate the steps by saying, okay, what battery was in the drone when it wasn't working? Battery number 7. Put battery number 7 in there. Let's see if we can repeat the steps. And it just makes troubleshooting so much easier. Plus then, if a student comes to you and tells you a certain battery is bad, you can identify that it's battery number 7 and it won't get lost in the mix of other batteries that kind of, well, look identical. Also, when you find a battery going bad, like I said, take it away and dispose of it safely. And this takes us to the end of the video about batteries. In the next video, we're going to cover propellers and the maintenance. It's very cool, and I can't wait to see you there.